there. Welcome to Within Living's YouTube channel. My name is Lois, and I'm so happy that you are here. I do thank you for coming here. So here at Within Living, whether it's here on my YouTube channel or on my website at withinliving.com, or our Within Living spirituality community, or my one-on-one coaching, or any of my content that you might find around the internet, right? All my conversations are going to be focused on spirituality, but with a very specific focus on consciousness. And when I say consciousness, I'm talking about the consciousness of your I amness of being, or of your existence. Maybe who some of us call God, right? I'm talking about going back within to the depths of your being, because that is the true you, the very source of your life and the true you, right? And connecting back with the divine essence or presence that really is the true identity and the true nature of you, who you and I are. We're not just these bodies. No, we're not just these human experiences that we're having. And in our spiritual awakening, we've been awakened to recognize and realize that, there's more. We are more than just the physical human experience. We're divine, eternal beings. We are spirit. We call that the soul. Some people call it the spirit. I prefer to call it the soul. And when we understand that we're the soul, then we understand that we truly are one with God. And we're not fragments of God. No, we're not, because God can never be fragmented, cannot be divided. So all my content is going to be to bring you thought-provoking information, to cause you to stop and ponder, so what's she talking about? And to provoke you to go within yourself and ask the questions. When you go within yourself, right, to ask the questions, you're actually asking the questions of the infinite intelligence. It is within you. It dwells at the depths of your being, and it can't lie to you, and it will never lie to you, and it will never hurt you. And when you ask the questions of it, then it is going to give you your own personal revealed truth. And you're going to know that you know that you know that you know that you know for you, not because you heard Lois say that or somebody else. So I bring all my content to you from that perspective. If my content resonates with you and you would like to be supported by my content in your spiritual awakening journey, then I'm inviting you, go ahead and join us right here. We're a wonderfully loving community. We're full of love. You come on in here too and bring your own love, right? And go ahead and subscribe. I would love to have your subscription, and I'm asking for it. So you go right ahead and subscribe. Subscribe right there. Hit the ring bell button if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. Come on in and join us, and drop a comment in the comments box. And like this video. I'm asking you all, please, if the content serves you here, please like it, please share it. If you're being enlightened by not just my content, any other else's content, if it is a blessing to you, then I'm sure you know someone else in your life that it might be a blessing to also. It doesn't have to be your best friend. It could be just a coworker. Then share it with them and help them. As you give, so you receive. Okay, so getting into today's message now, I have another one for you here. And so I noticed here lately that our conversations have been going along the line of manifesting. I'm not sure why the source of me is bringing that forward, but I just am the vessel. I deliver the messages. So here we go. So today we're going to be talking some about manifesting. And I'm not sure exactly what the title of this one's going to be, but what I want to address to you today is that when you're manifesting, and manifesting is important, okay? I think sometimes we get really hung up on the spiritual side of life, and we just want to be so spiritual. Yeah, we won't hear about manifesting. Well, we can't do the one without the other. You just can't do the one without the other, because the very self that we're wanting to experience in our spiritual awakening, the transformations that we're wanting, they are manifestations also. Manifesting is what we do. It's what the entire life experience is about. There's nothing outside of manifestation. Everything is a manifestation. Every single thing is a manifestation. Everything is a manifestation of the core convictions of who we, honest to God, believe we are in the soul, whether we're consciously aware of those beliefs or not. So we're always manifesting. So even if we're saying manifesting, becoming this really super spiritual, mystical person or whatever, those are also manifestations. So manifestation and spirituality has to go hand in hand. Manifesting is not just about the trinkets, people. It's not just about the money and the car and the love and the shiny objects. It's not. It's every single thing in your life. It's about the words. If you want to change the way you speak, it's about the words. You got to manifest the new way to speak. If it's about being more in consciousness with your God presence, which is the focus of all my videos and all my conversations, my coaching, my community, and everything else. That's the focus of my work, is to come back to consciousness. Then that is something that is manifested. And how is it manifested? As we change them thoughts. That's why I so love thoughts. And you guys know how much I love thoughts. I love thoughts very much. But anyway, so in manifesting, no matter what it is we're wanting to manifest, whether that is a radical transformation spiritually, because we can have that, or whether that is we want to grow 2 inches taller or 2 inches shorter or 10 pounds lighter, because we can do that. Or we want to change our physical features, because we can do that. We want to grow our hair, because we can do that. We want to have that sweet love. He or she to come in from, we don't know where, but we want them. We're ready for them now. We want that big, beautiful home. We want the car. We want the boat. We want the plane. We want all the trinkets, right? When we're manifesting, we cannot manifest from the standpoint of being busy looking externally for evidence. This is a disconnect. We cannot. When we're manifesting, it's not important to look for birds before lands, little hints. It's not important to, quote, find the synchronicities. It's irrelevant to look at the angelic numbers. It all is. Those are all signs of non-belief. I know in the manifesting world, it's taught, it's commonly taught, right, that we look for these things and it will tell us if our manifestation is coming. But that's also only when you're still manifesting from the human side of the brain, the conscious side of the brain, and not the supernatural side of the brain, the infinite side, the infinite side of who you are. When you're manifesting from what I call, or many call, the God state, which is your awareness of being within you, your connection, your oneness with the divine presence within you. When you're manifesting from that state, then all these things are irrelevant, because you're manifesting from the God state. If you're manifesting from the God state where all things are possible to you, and you are manifesting as God, knowing that creation is already completed and all things truly are already in existence in the infinite field, and that you already have, you're not going to have, you already have all things. And all you're doing in manifesting is decreeing, declaring it so, and bringing it forward. Then why are you going to get hung up on looking for birds before lands, or land, or synchronicities, or angel numbers, or signs and symbols? You see the disconnect, and that's why those manifestations are usually not brought to fulfillment, because there's a disconnect. It's not real. The conviction of the faith of having them is not real. Those are considered signs, and those signs must follow the actual faith, the evidence of the faith, which is the manifested thing in the physical world. They cannot possibly precede it. They don't precede. In manifesting, signs follow. They do not precede. Let me say it for you again, and I want you to really absorb it, because I believe if you understand some of these basic things, it'll help you to shift, not just energetically, but it will really help you to shift your conviction of the realness of your manifestation and your ability to bring it forward. Signs follow. They do not precede. Signs follow. They do not precede. And I'm going to say it one more time. Signs follow. They do not proceed. When you're manifesting from the God state, you're manifesting from that state of consciousness where you are absolutely consciously aware that you already have everything. Creation is complete. You already have it. If you desire it, you're not desiring the thing. You're desiring the experience of it. You are God. You have it. And you have that conviction. And this goes back to self-concept. This goes back to your self-concept. If the foundation of your self-concept is not really very solid, then no, manifesting this way is going to be an uphill battle for you. So, but is it possible? Absolutely. Everything is possible. So then you would want to go back then and do your inner work and change your perspective or your concept of yourself, of who you are believing that you honest to God are within you, and your ability, your confidence, your conviction to bring forth your manifestation. Because at the end of the day, people, it is not the tools and the methods and the procedures that we use that bring our manifestations about. Those are just instruments to help shore up the faith or the conviction. It is the faith. I know they say we can do this and this. You don't have to think, you don't have to believe it. So why are you doing it if you don't have to believe it? Like affirming, you don't have to believe it, just affirm it. So why do you think you're doing it? Why do you think you're making the affirmations? You're making the affirmations to create the belief. At the end of the day, it's only the belief that can bring it forth. It is your faith. It's the law. It's just law. It's not methods. It's not procedures. It's not techniques. It's the law. Universal spiritual law. It's irrevocable and it is infallible. The law says, as you believe, so you become. It is unto you as you believe. It is your belief. It is your conviction that brings your manifestation. It is not the things you're doing. It's not your methods. It's not your procedures, right? It's not your birds before the lines. It's not the synchronicities. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not. Those are all illusions, pardon me, games from the egoic mind. The egoic mind is saying, yeah, I know you're not absolutely convinced, but if I can show you this and keep you thinking that you are, then I keep having you exactly where I want you. That thing is not coming. That's the disconnect. It's just a real disconnect. And I understand. I'm not finding fault with anyone. No, because remember, we're not supposed to judge. We're supposed to observe. The source of you, the God presence within you, the real you, is the observer of everything. It observes. It doesn't miss a beat. But it does not judge. It is non-judgmental because it is perfect. It cannot find fault. But it does observe. So as the observer, I observe a lot of information that's being put out there. I also encounter or experience a lot of people that I coach who've been coached this other way and have had these very challenging experiences to bring forth their manifestations. It's common knowledge out there that we look for synchronicities and we have our eyeballs on synchronicities, right? Or the birds before lands, the little hints, right? Or the numbers. We saw the numbers, and because I saw the numbers. No. Do you understand now that when you're focused on synchronicities and numbers and birds before lands or whatever all those other things are, you're actually taking your energetic focus from the thing you have within you and you're putting it on the outside in what is the factual world? You've just shifted. You've just moved away from the manifestation is what you've done with that. You just actually have. You moved away from it. That's why it takes you all so long to get any. Some people have been manifesting one item for years. When you know how to manifest and manifest correctly, you don't have to do that. You can have your manifestation if your faith, and again, I'm underlying it, highlight it, faith, conviction within yourself of your identity of who you are in your God presence is in harmony with that thing, that manifestation. I don't care who or what it is, can happen instantaneously because it has nothing to do with the physical world, the outside of you. What it is, it already exists inside of you in the infinite field, and the power, that's your real power, people, is the power of your conviction, the power of your belief. Your power then, which is energy, pull like a suction cup. Yeah, right? Oh, thank you, Source, for that analogy. But yeah, like a suction cup, your power, your energy just pulls it out of the invisible world and pushes it into the physical world. That's all that is. So your manifestation can come to you instantaneously. It can come to you in a matter of days. It can come to you in a matter of weeks. I'm not saying months. No. Lois don't deal with months. Lois don't deal with months. No, because when you know who you are, it comes instantly and it comes in a very, very, very short order. I don't care what it is or who it is. You need to understand, in the invisible, when you're manifesting, once you truly take possession of the thing by faith, right? Everything in the invisible world is moved. You don't see it, but it is. When you understand who you are as God, then you understand what's going on there. But it is being done for you. That thing is sure. The only thing that denies it from being here is you. You. Your disconnection with being absolutely convinced that it is yours now. And I'm not talking about the head knowledge that a lot of y'all will drop comments in the box and say, oh yeah, I got it, I'm abundant. Up here, that's parroting. No, I'm talking about an inner unwavering conviction and knowingness that you know that you know that you know. You cannot be persuaded any other way. You just cannot be persuaded any other way. When you have that conviction, that's what brings your manifestation about. Circumstances are totally irrelevant because circumstances are what's already factual in the physical world, and your manifestation coming forward have nothing to do with anything going on in the physical world. So if it has nothing to do with anything going on in the physical world, it is not in the physical world at this time, then let me ask you a question. Why are you spending time and putting your power, which is your energy, looking upon, pardon me, birds before land, synchronicities, how many times you see 222, 111, 10, 10, 10, whatever the numbers are. Every time you see that person's name on a car, a billboard, a sticker, or whatever. It's not necessary. Those things are actually hindering you. If that's what you're experiencing, then what you need to do is you need to spend more time within yourself, shoring up your self-concept of yourself and knowing that you are worthy, you are deserving, you already have it, you are the prize. Nothing can stop you from having it because you're the only one that can deny you from having it. And be resolute and take command. Be a soldier of them little things up here called our thoughts. And keep those thoughts in check. This is your work. This is what it takes to manifest. That's all it takes to manifest. Yes, there's certain ways to curate or word or form your affirmations to assure your manifestations not only come forth, but come forth accurately and quickly. Because as you speak, your words are your energy, your words are your order, your words are your power. But we won't get into that now. That's what my coaching is about. But for this conversation, I just wanted to bring to you this. I had some really good responses from a video we did back on manifesting. All my manifesting videos get really good response, but it was just impressed upon me to bring this forth to you that no, stop giving your energy, stop giving your attention to looking externally of you, because that is still a trick of the ego. That is still a form of resistance. They call that out there resistance. That is a very subtle form of resistance. That is a way of continuing to delay it and ultimately deny it. If you keep looking for it, if you have to have a sign, say, give me a sign to prove it to me, then that's saying, I don't have the faith to believe that I receive it. And that's what faith is. That's what the assumption is. An assumption, again, means being able to accept, believe as true to you, which is what faith means also. It's the exact same thing. Believing as true to you something that factually you cannot prove at this moment. That's what faith is. Faith is saying, I believe it without any factual evidence that it is so. It is true to me. That's my conviction. So if you have faith, then let me ask you this question then. Okay, so if you truly are convinced, right, you have a conviction that you have your desire, then why are you looking for it? Why would you need to have signs to see if it's coming? If it's coming, you don't have it yet. So if it's coming, you're not convinced yet. So your work then is to go do the work and become convinced. Now come on over to Within Living Spirituality Community and let's have the conversation, get into the deeper depths of some of these conversations where you will become transformed, where you will learn, discover, and learn how to develop a good, healthy self-concept of yourself where you know you're the prize, where you will come into the understanding of knowing that you truly are the soul, where you will become transformed, and you'll begin to experience some manifestations very easily and effortlessly. And in the meantime, if you want one-on-one coaching to help you top it up, right, to go get your manifestation real fast, go get my 8-week course. I will release it to you. I will actually announce it to you in my next video. It should be live by then. And you come on over and get coached. And I'm telling you, if you coach with me, you don't have to get coaching from anyone after that for anything else. Just apply the same principles. They'll work for you every time. Because it just comes down, people, to your faith. There's nothing else. It is unto you as you believe. What you assume to be true to you is true. And it's not what you're assuming or believing in your conscious thoughts. It's not that. It's what's in the subconscious thoughts. Subconscious thoughts is the soul. The essence of you. Whoever you're convinced you are in your soul, that's who you're going to experience in life. All right. So I intended that this video brought you a blessing today. I know that it did. And I thank you for being here. I really do thank and appreciate each and every one of you for watching all of my videos. It means a lot to me. For those of you who like and share them, I especially am grateful to you for that. Thank you for that. And I just encourage all of you, continue to just, if the video really has blessed you, if this has spoken to you, if this has clarified something for you, then please go ahead and give it a like. Okay? Because the likes do help the algorithms on YouTube to get us some more exposure. And I think it's important. It's important to me that we get these messages out here. And if you're a part of my community, then I would believe that you would also love for us to get these messages out there that we can help other people, okay? So thank y'all so much. I love you all dearly. You know that I do. It was my great joy bringing this video to you again today. Happy to be here. And so until next time, I'm going to say we're one love. There's one God. There's only one God. One superconscious mind. We are that one God in these many billions of bodies as these souls having this human experience. So there's one God, one source of love. And that source, the fabric of it is love. It is unconditional love. I'm sending that love to you today. And I'm encouraging you to really take that unconditional love. Love yourself unconditionally, people. Really just love you unconditionally. And then go share it. Go share it. Go give it away freely. It'll come back. Right? So until next time, peace. I speak peace to you. The soul is peace. The soul loves peace. So peace, one love, and bye-bye for now.